How did federal troops enforce civil rights in Reconstruction? Imagine a time when the United States was trying to rebuild after a devastating civil war. The country was divided, and many people in the South resisted giving rights to newly freed African Americans. During this period, federal troops played a key role in trying to make sure civil rights were protected. They were stationed in southern states to keep order and help enforce new laws and amendments. The main goal was to protect the rights guaranteed by the 14th and 15th Amendments. The 14th Amendment made African American citizens, and the 15th gave them the right to vote. But these rights weren't always respected, especially in the South where white supremacist groups like the Ku Klux Klan used violence and intimidation. Federal troops were sent to prevent this violence and to make sure African Americans could vote and participate in politics without fear. Congress passed laws called the Reconstruction Acts to set up military rule in the South. These laws kept troops in place until new state governments that supported civil rights could be formed. The troops helped supervise elections, making sure they were fair and free from fraud or intimidation. They also helped protect black voters from threats and violence by groups opposed to their rights. To strengthen these efforts, Congress passed the Enforcement Acts in 1870 and 1871. These laws gave the president the power to send federal troops to stop conspiracies and violence aimed at denying civil rights. They allowed federal authorities to intervene directly, even suspend legal protections like habeas corpus if needed. Under President Ulysses S. Grant, federal troops actively targeted and prosecuted members of the Ku Klux Klan and other groups that used terror tactics. Federal troops also supported the Freedmen's Bureau, which helped African Americans with legal issues, education, and economic opportunities. Their presence helped increase black political participation, including voting and holding public office. They also helped establish schools and other institutions that promoted equality. But despite these efforts, enforcement faced many challenges. Political opposition from both the North and South, limits in the judicial system, and waning national interest made it harder to keep troops in the South. By the late 1870s, the troops were withdrawn, and white supremacist groups regained control. This led to the implementation of Jim Crow laws, which reversed many of the civil rights gains made during Reconstruction. In the end, federal troops enforced civil rights by maintaining military presence, protecting voters, suppressing violence, supervising elections, and supporting institutions for Black Americans. Their efforts helped make some progress, but political and social opposition eventually led to the end of Reconstruction and the rollback of many civil rights protections.